Hey everybody, Owen here from Game with the Cooler. We are back once again for more Rimworld. Just loading up the game right now. I was spending some time there getting more orcs ready as Orktober gets closer and closer. Got another 80 or so primed, based, and built, or built, based, and primed. That's actually the order it went in. Before I go to work tonight. And so, looks like a lot of your tier 4 bots died from the tornado. That's possible. The chat doesn't seem to be coming up. It still says we're connected. Maybe when somebody starts... Ah, there it is. There's the greeting and salutation. Hey there, Crown. How you doing? Looks like a lot of the bots might have died from the tornado. I think the bots actually died from the combat in the previous episode. That's why a lot of them had to be rebuilt, and it looks like most of them are still alive now. It could have been the tornado that killed them, but I don't know if that's the case. For now, oh, I'm on an Evar fighting now. Get over it. There we go. Good job. And now we can create servo skulls. Just cuz. Looks awesome from the old base. Yeah. Things have escalated pretty quickly here. We're now working on trying to build our ship to get off the planet. The builder bots are working hard at getting all of those components manufactured. I've got like 7 component benches, 5 component benches, 6 component benches, all working on pumping out the advanced components that we're looking for in order to make sure that we get all these pieces built. And we have enough cryo sleep caskets already pre-planted. The only thing that we're really waiting on is the AI persona core. I don't have one, and we're gonna need to get one. Going to make a dedicated joy room in that new building. You know, we could do that. Let's do that. We'll put the party room in here. We'll deconstruct that old one, and then joy. Let's build a couple pool tables. And we'll build a paradox table. Oh, wait. We're not building these out of wood. What are we, savages here? Adamantium? No. Gold. There we go. That's a little bit more correct. We'll just put a few chessboards in the corners here. Maybe some golden horseshoes. And a golden paradox poker table. Well, we've already got one of those over there, but we'll build one down here anyway. Gold is beautiful, adamantium is. Did you try the medieval mod? I did not try the medieval mod. It's something that I'm gonna try, but for now we're gonna have to wait, because we're gonna finish this campaign first. We're gonna finish it. We're gonna get the Cadian 9th off of this planet. We still have three survivors from the original crew, so things are still pretty good. They've spent the last 11 years living on this terrible, shitty planet. What kind of furniture do we want? We're definitely making armchairs. We have tons of rhino hide. Let's do that. Oh, the only thing we're lacking actually right now is a television section. So we'll cancel that one. And we're going to put a little TV in here. Up against the wall, that's probably the way I would set it up. And do we have any big, nice televisions ready to go? I think we might steal this one from the hospital. Reinstall it down here. I'll wait for that little guy to finish. He's gonna build it low quality though. Fucking robots. I don't know if I have enough rhino hide to make as many of these chairs as I'm making. We're gonna try, damn it. Yep, we're building the cinema section. Got our mega screen TV. The problem is I don't think I have enough rhino skin. How many more of these do I have? Yeah, we're down to the last 230 with 5 more chairs needing made. Alright, we're going to cancel these ones and this one, and that should be enough. What's that other material we have? Elephant skin. Elephant skin and rhino skin's pretty similar looking. We'll build some back seats out of elephant skin. Then there's the good seats and the bad seats, and we'll make people compete for them. Man, these guys had nothing to do. As soon as they had the opportunity to go build a building, everybody came in and started building that building. You can always let the robots to stop at the last moment and have one of your master crafters finish it. Ah, whatever. The room's already, like the rec room is already extremely impressive. They're making shoddy tables and poor quality and awful quality and normal. But a chair's a chair's a chair, and it's honestly it's the niceness of the room that's gonna make the decision. Oh, we've got these power cables are messing with our layout. I'm gonna run those through the walls like that, and then we're gonna take these out of here, haul these guys, boys. You know what? Let's build a big dumping zone. Like a big dumping zone, just to get all this crap out of here. And then we're gonna deconstruct these power lines. Where's my deconstruct tool? There we go. And now we'll just wait. They'll get most of those reconnected shortly. There. Return of the real gold floors, adamantium floors, gold floors. Gold floors? Oh, did we run out of rhino hide? It looks like we've run out of rhino hide. We definitely have more elephant skin, so we'll cancel this front row and deconstruct that one. And floors, solid gold, 15,000 gold to golden up these floors, but we'll do it, whatever. And we'll leave them to it. Still just pulling more and more. Yep, looks like we're up to 7 caskets already done. Still running more and more components. Endless resources, right? Just gonna make the last raids hell. Well, that's what it's gonna be. As soon as we turn on the ship, it'll be a pretty hectic little while. I think we're gonna have everybody just fortified around the spaceship. We've already got a couple turrets set up, but we're gonna want lines of sandbags. We'll probably just put this down to one spot, one entry hallway, and make it so it just takes a long time for them to get here. Just stuff to stall for time. You've got some gene seed. I don't have very much money. You have some of my guns. And all of this clothing that we took off of all those dead bodies. It's just stuffing up my storeroom. And these ones we'll keep. Probably because most of my money is sitting on the outside. Nope, I'm just about out of silver. Yeah, I'm down to my last 26,000. You do have the black carapace. I do know that. Yeah, the extractors are fun, but they do definitely take from the game. They make it much less compelling to play this. Because it's like, who cares? Oh, there's no resource issue. Like right now, the only thing that's stopping me from just ending the game right now is because there is actually a resource that I can't get. Because like, it was always on the table that I could have just made a smaller ship. I just chose not to do that. Because that's how I've been able to play this, is I can just go crazy and build whatever I want, expand as far as I want. I do know I have the black carapace. We'll probably build that ourselves instead of buying a shoddy version of one. Yeah, it is less survival, it's more creative. There is some cost to it. I mean, there's obviously risk. They're super valuable, so they increase your risk of getting attacks, or at least the quality of those attacks when they come. Like, it's not like it's just nothing, but it doesn't exactly change the game, as it were. You're the guy who's playing in permanent winter. It is quite a difference than playing in the permanent winter, which was fun. I actually really enjoyed it because it was a high bar to try and reach. And playing this new mod has made it so easy that I'm less compelled to keep playing the game because the mods have made it so much easier to do everything, and that's something I don't really like. I don't recommend doing that in medieval. Oh, we're not even going to try and do that in medieval. Well, but what I will do in the medieval one is I'm definitely going to pick a temperate region, one that has a winter. So stockpiling food for the winter is going to be a relevant factor. Like this seasonal one that I've gotten into is a tropical one, so it has a 24, or rather it has a year-long growing cycle. I'm going to go to one that doesn't have that, so that at least that way the game... Why is everyone just sitting about? Like, of all people... Oh, it's because they're all waiting on the components right now. We have the components. What material did we... Oh my god, I forgot. These need gold. Shit, we spent all of our gold. Uh-oh. Alright. Start extracting gold, boys. There we are. That'll get them started. You're gonna stay in the crafter's room. You're gonna stay in the crafter's room. And you're gonna stay in the crafter's room. Oh. There we go. Getting the gold back in. I expect medieval will make it more challenging again. For you, like you could do a Norse-like setting where there's a brutal winter, but it's not like permanent. I recommend a 40-60. So the gold floor wasn't a good idea. The gold floor is always a good idea. Well, we're not going to give up on the gold floor, but we are going to increase our gold production. So instead of pulling silver over here, I think we will actually add gold just in front of it. Just a little bit. There we go. That'll keep them busy. You could tear up the floor in that old reactor room, because like you can't go in there without getting super cancer anyway. Yeah. At very least, the floor that's out here, we'll get that gold out of them. And once again, it'll keep the builders happy, because they don't have anything else to do with their lives. Ooh, they were able to build all the chairs. That's nice. I bet you it's 50%, the takeaway. Oh, it's a bit better than that. 64 is not bad. One thing I hope that the medieval mod does, though it's a really small thing, is that when you put up the roofing, that it isn't a corrugated, like metal roofing. That it's like a thatch or something like that. Even though you never see it, except for that like brief moment when they build it. I hope that's the case. Man, nothing's happening. No attacks, no cargo pods, no quests. We're just building stuff and waiting. I'm taking their time doing this. Probably should finish building those last reactors in there, though. What would I want to do with this room? Well, one thing we'll do is we'll already get them to run those cabling around the room. Start to cleanse the world of Xenos and heretics? Yeah, we could just do that. It's always an option. Send some folks out. Which one is this? This is the armor fabricator? Make me some Astartes armor and helmet. What do you need to make that? 4 Imperial power cores? Amen. I like that there's no outer hull to the ship. Imagine lying in those cryo tubes just strapped to the engine. I mean, I could build an outer hull. We have the resources that we could expand this and have like columns of tubes. I kind of like how this design worked out. I wish they would get faster on making those components, but whatever. They're working away. Actually, it looks like most of them are focusing on building the floor in the rec room, but somebody will work on it. Okay. Really didn't want you to be building that armor. Oh well. Who is it? Pitts? Is it Pitts who has the black carapace? Yeah. Halls are for wimps. It's the Orky way of doing it. Something like that. Where are you going, pig? Cleaning dirt. That was a roundabout way to go in there and clean that dirt. How's our gold supply doing? You have any stored up yet? 84. Yeah, they're eating through that just to build these floors. It's put a stall on all of the advanced component production. You know what we don't have? Something like a church, anyway. What was that? Statues. Imperial Chapel. Yeah, basically. Somewhere where Bowman and Stein can have their second marriage. Now that... Oh, what are you making? You've taken over production of the level 2 guy's armor. Well, that's nice. This stool I'm sitting on costs more than my entire family's net worth. Yep. I mean, everyone's got one in their bedroom. Obviously, we're not savages here. Builderbot 4. You scrub. Those Omnibots are so ridiculous. Looks like there's only one floor tile left. And there it goes. Alright, that's it for the gold. We have back to 600 of it in the bank. Though that'll go away fairly soon as they start realizing that they can go pull all that gold over. It is almost done. I kind of wish there was more effort put into making sure that all of those advanced components were made over the gold floor of the party room, but meh, what can you do? What are you making? Oh, you're making first aid kits. The bots have their priorities straight. Yep, building the solid gold floor. Are they fighting again? Ah. Good thing they've all got those shields. What doesn't Bowman do at this point? Bowman kind of does everything. Even steals, even operates as a homewrecker. But she doesn't like talking to people. Or art. Also just saw your last battle report with your NIDs. Made me regret getting rid of them during 7th edition. Yeah, the current tier NIDs are pretty much overpowered. Like, I pulled some punches and brought like Carnifexes and stuff, which are less efficient than like Gene Stealers or Flying Hive Tyrants. Yeah, they're ridiculous. Like, it would have even been more stupid how bad that game went. But it's the problem with the Space Wolves. They're so okay. They're just like, meh. They can beat the bottom tier armies like orcs, and they'll probably be able like to go toe to toe against like another Space Marine faction. But if you want to play against like Tyranids or Eldar or like any of those like scary powerful lists, even Guard. Pinchy had so many wounds, it was just like, yeah, toss your smite into this, please. Well, the other side of the coin is you go, I have so many models that toss your smite into this, I don't care. Play your Guard again. One day. One day we'll play Guard again. Guard are pretty dumb. I kind of wish I still had my Shadow Sword, because he makes the Guard exceptionally stupid. Like, you can make a pretty gross ITC list that is just like triple super heavies, Yarick, and then assorted like trooper types and character types. Where it's just like Baneblade, Shadow Sword, and then you bring the stupid friggin' banner from play Guard and Kill Team and give them 4+ invulns and Gauss Blasters, because that's this game. How many guys do I have? I have 10, right? No, we have 11. We don't quite have a Guard squad. We have we have an extra person, basically. We're almost a Guard section. With Bowmanstein, Pitts, Pig, Lynch, Fizara, Amon, Miskinen, Eva, and James, and Sandra. One too many, though. A commander? Who would be the commander, though? I mean, I know you're going to default to say Bowman, but I don't know if that's really true. Stein was in charge for the longest time, but Pitts is way more killy than the other two are. Stein. Definitely Stein. A Guard team with a Commissar. Bowman. Bowman's the Commissar. Everyone hates Bowman. Except for Stein, who's now sleeping with Bowman. Pitts is a killing machine, but Stein was always the head of combat operations. Should make the core members as models. I gotta get some Gauss rifles then. Actually, I think Bowman's armed with a las cannon. Stein has a radium carbine now. And then the rest of them are using basically Gauss guns. Or nothing. A whole bunch of people got injured, if I recall. And I haven't rearmed them yet. Stein's a suck-up. I could do the core models, or core members as models. I've got enough, like, guardsman bits around that I could definitely throw characters together like that. It's just I don't know if I have the, They're not normal Gauss, they're immortal heavy ones? No, some of these are just Gauss blasters. Necron Gauss blaster. That's just like the run-of-the-mill gun. Oh no, Fizara definitely has the Gauss cannon. That came off of a destroyer. Gauss Flayer. That's the big one, I think. Bowman does shoot people with the las cannon, not. Oh, the Gauss Flayers are the normal ones. Oh, okay. Then yeah, we have way more Gauss blasters. Oh, they got more done. 11 caskets. We now have enough that if we wanted to, we could just leave. Well, once the ship is done, obviously. We're still waiting on the research or the quest to go get us an AI persona core. Make them your company compares, company commanders. Could do that. He is a stormtrooper. I'm pretty sure he even has that as his background. No, he's just Astra Militarum. He was a shock trooper, though. He was in Deep Space Shock Troop unit deployed on multiple planets in various wars. During a risky assault, his whole unit was wiped out. Nobody else knew what happened on the field that day, but Stein will carry the burden forever. This raises a bunch of questions. Her few years in the trenches trying to keep her fellow soldiers alive, gave her an acute sense for first aid. Losing many a friend has made her stoic and reserved. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know where the Felix thing has come from. That's a glitch. Pitts is just a drifter who survived the apocalypse. Looking for a publisher to get her bestseller sold. Bowman stole some dude's identity. Never was really in the guard. Just pretends. Pig was a lore keeper. She was one in a long line of lore keepers in her tribe. Every night around the fire she would pass on ancient knowledge. Oh. Oh, I got bug spotted because League of Legends was updating. How about you, Lynch? Glitter World Surgeon? Yeah, that sounds about right. Good understanding of human biology, but never had to remove cancer or a bullet. Well, you've learned how to do that. What else we got here? Space pirate. Fizara was part of the age-old human existence, extorting and smashing peaceful trade ships for profit. Yeah, who hasn't? How long until these trees are ready to harvest? The only thing that's stopping me from going out and attacking right now is I don't have the fuel to launch multiple sessions of ships to come back and rescue everyone. There we go. Who's on plant cut right now? Here you go, James. And you can do it too. Pig, join ahead. Then we can make more, because like I'm worried about not having enough chem fuel to launch multiple ones. But now we've got the wood finally ready to grow, so we can refine it back down into more chem fuel. Fire. Good job, Omnibot. There we go, the room's filled. Oops, wrong button. Beauty's pretty good. It is unbelievably impressive and extremely luxurious. Or luxurious. As one might expect from a guard headquarters, entertainment room. Let's sneak one in there. Can we sneak one more in the doorway? Yeah, let's do that too. It's taking too long. Alright. Yeah, well, now we're just waiting. And then I think we'll gather up the people who keep getting bored because they're not part of the crafting crew. And we'll go attack somebody. Let's load up the world map again. Oh, that's right. New game. Time to load up the map again. Takes a while. I think we'll just attack the Komodos. Oh. Game crashed to a black screen. And it's closed. Well, hopefully that didn't just kill our save. I'm loading it back up now. Not a good sign. But I knew this was getting closer and closer. The game is starting to function less and less effectively as we've like overbloated it in multiple levels of mods and just incredible numbers of processes going all at once. Loading it back up. Let's load autosave. Looks like we're only a few minutes behind on the autosave. And now we wait. Oh, and that page is crashed as well. Looks like the chat was going. Kill team would be awesome. Would you make Puppeteer model? Puppeteer would have been the leader if he was still around. He had the social. I like that if you play the tribal version of the unmodded game, Horseshoes is replaced with Hoopstone. Could you make them all Supermen before you send them out with the augments? We could see. I don't know what's going on recently. Something with Chrome running in the background is just blowing up my my internet connection here. Or at least like Chrome is having a hard time running Twitch while also running the live stream. I don't know. That is the big problem with the Space Marine augments, is they take so friggin' long to do. Because you need to get you need gene seed for every one of them. And the gene seed just takes a long time to gather. There we go. And build another one of these and these. There we go. Looks like we're getting back up. I mean, it's kind of cool. It makes it so you don't just build a whole gang of people, but at the same time, it's like random drop, maybe when they attack you, stuff like that. Alright, I'm going to save it again, just under our full game, and we'll try and load the map and see if it opens this time. I didn't do anything that should change what the map looks like. I didn't do any mods, so hopefully it was just a glitch. All the tier 1 and 2. Yeah, like do the brain and body mods. That's not good. Well, let's just close that. Oh, yep, and Twitch has died again. Something's going on where my chat just does not want to run. Alright, we're closing Chrome and we're going to start this again. 1 second here. There we go. Space. Something happened. Yep, and it appears to just be bugged. It's not showing the textures of the planet. Where are you going, Fizara? You look like a guy on a mission. Hauling steel. Now he's cleaning dirt. Geothermal plants. Now we've got multiple refineries set up. Oh, we should probably have them make chem fuel forever. Make chem fuel forever. There we go. Everyone should be working away now. Eva, why are you not working? You don't have anything to do. You have nothing to craft. You have nothing to chop wood. There you go. The damn robots keep taking all of our jobs. Well, it looks like we're actually getting some chem fuel built up. That chapel seems suspiciously Aquila-less. It does seem that way, doesn't it? Maybe I didn't need to load all of these all at once. I don't know if that was really necessary. But, you know what? Whatever. We've got mulligans now whenever we need to send more people. There's some on the walls. They're also lit. Oh, I think I accidentally deconstructed the lights here. There we go. Forgetting that they're actually beside the wall and not on the wall. This is good though. We're getting a lot of resources built up so that if all else is an issue, we can always launch transport pods and then launch them enough equipment to build more transport pods. I don't know if I can just build though while I'm out. What do we need to build one of these? Steel and components. And to build one of these, steel and components. So it's 80 and so it's 160 and 4 to build one drop pod launcher plus pod. That's not bad. I think we're gonna send Stein, Pitts, Sandra, and Fizara, and they're gonna be my guys to go and go raid. Sandra, you got a gun? What do we want to arm you with? What is this? A Krut rifle? Got some shooters, a nice pulse rifle, lots of stabs, but they're really short range. Those cannons are nearly destroyed. Solid state Gauss right there. See, big shooters are actually fairly good weapons, so I think I'm going to have you equip this one. And Fizara, you already have your gun. Pitts, you're good. And Stein, you're obviously good as well. You could just migrate / crusade your way to the ship that's already built. It's so far. Like, so far. If I had some, like, good way of transporting food with me, I would just start the migration. But, like I just straight up can't carry enough packaged survival meals. Like, we have to travel all the way around the world. Let's see if it bugs out. Yeah, it does still bug out. We need to travel all the way to here. You know what? I bet you I can estimate distance. See how many days of travel it looks like. So from there to here. Route time 102 days. So almost 2 years of travel in order to travel across this. Because remember, a month is 15 days. And there's only 4 months. Like, we would need so many animals just to be able to keep the food going. And then we'd have to be feeding the animals as we go. Like, I could raid people as I traveled. Like, I could attack the tribals. But not my people aren't cannibals, so we won't just eat them all. And it's not like the tribals will have enough food to justify attacking them. And we're going to get attacked during the transit. It's a hell of a trip. And then once we get there, we still have to defend it. Because we have to power up the ship again. And then we're going to run into the exact same problem that we're facing essentially right here. Only the difference is we won't have our whole base to basically fall back into. Like I said, all we're waiting for is the AI Persona Core. Whether a ship comes flying by and we can purchase one, or the quest comes in that we can go and capture one, whatever the case may be, like, we just wait now. Like, this'll happen. And while we wait for it, we just keep building up. Uh-oh. Oh no, there's a hole in the wall. Well, this is why. Deactivate the robots, all robots. Return home. The inner turrets will stall for as long as they can. They might actually do fairly well against the orcs in there. Oh yeah. Oh my. Oh my. Those orcs, oh my god. Do you know what happened? Oh my goodness. They just killed themselves. They walked in the hallway and started shooting and just obliterated themselves in the entryway. Alright, well. Back to work then, robots. Mission accomplished, and we did it. I was worrying for exactly 0.25 seconds. Yeah, I was all getting ready to have to deal with this, and then they literally just killed themselves. They started spraying their guns, and everybody died. Hey, there's a def gun. A plasma def gun. Had to imagine if tabletop works had to deal with friendly fire. It would be rough. I want to see... the combat faded away. It was too long. Oh no, they're scooping up the bodies. That's what's going on here. Yeah, gunshot. Look at all the orc shots that killed them. Like, they literally just murdered one another immediately. This guy's still alive. I won't show me his combat. It's been too long. Orc Knob. He'll be dead in 3 hours. What hurt you? You made it to the front. Orc shooter, orc twin link shooter, big shooter, twin link shooter, orc shooter, twin shooter. Well, that's what I was saying about why the orcs are scary, because people were like, oh, it's just orcs, whatever. But, like, orc guns are really good in this, because the mechanic of it... excuse me. Makes it so that they're constantly basically rolling that dice against your character, because of such an incredible high rate of fire. Thank you, Arcane. Which is why I'm not really opposed to equipping my guys with, like, big shooters. Because they have pretty good range, too, which is the other thing. Like, they fall off. Their accuracy's bad. But, like, they're really good. 360 rate of fire. They fire 9 damage at a burst count of 36. It's a lot of bullets. Sandra, what do you have right now? Yeah, she's got a big shooter. How many shots does a twin shooter shoot? Let's see. Big shooters. Big shooters. Twin link shooters. Here we are. They're looking at 1,200 rounds per minute. Doing 20 damage at a burst shot of 24. Holy crap. I'm going to arm all my guys with twin link shooters. That's incredible. No wonder they murdered all their own people with those twin shooters. I bet you they have super short range, though. Yeah, they go right down to 50, and the range is only 24. We'll wait until Sandra wakes up. We'll have her... Well, you know what? Pig's awake. She's already headed there. Pig? Grab one of these orc shooters. Now then, I want you to shoot my drone. I'm convinced you want your entrances to be long, thin hallways. Yep, that's the solution to the orcs, that's for sure. How many more of these do we have? Just the one. And then it's just regular shooters. Yeah, so the twin shooter is literally just 2 shooters combined. The damage is the same, but the burst round doubles. Are we eating the orcs? Oh my god. Well, get wrecked, orcs. It's gone full circle. No more eating humans for you. I've seen raid protections that are just a maze stocked with sandbags that slow them down. The raids actually starve to death before they make it to the base. Yeah, I've seen that one too. I saw one where it was just entirely about morale, where they let like tons of dead bodies fill it up and then they had them stuck inside. Orc skin chairs. Is orc skin green? It looks like a yellow. Yeah, you've got like a yellow orc skin. Mm-hmm. Well, we're now making meals out of the orcs. Corn, potatoes, and orc flesh. Just like all of the best dinners. Made back in the home country. I thought I might get my gene seed back if I did that. I think that Omnibot died. That was why it was just always unfinished. Did we rebuild that wall up there? Good, good. See, the big shooters, though, they're solid on the grounds that, while they have half the damage, the burst is still 3 times as much as a regular shooter is. So they're firing a ton of shots. What does this look like? Just as 100 damage at a 1.5 warm-up. Short range, it's probably just a big blast. Like a plasma cannon or something like that. Oh, and this freaking Twitch crashes again on Chrome. I don't know what's going on with Chrome these days. My chat viewer is gone too. Let's see if I can bring this back up again. Looks like it's back up. Reconnect the chat. Maybe that'll make it come back up again. I haven't seen an AI Persona Core quest for weeks. You may want to see if it's still out there. How the hell am I going to find it now? Because, like, these are all villages. These aren't quests. Like, these ones are quests. I guess we could destroy these, if for no other reason, to try and get a new quest. Because that might work. If we just quest, or if we complete the current quests, we might get new ones. Keep clicking through. What do you mean? Yeah, reward orbital bombardment. Trader guard. I don't know what you're seeing here. I mean, checking the outposts. No, the outposts, there's only the 2. They have a different symbol. Notice how, like, these are the skull and crossbones where they're just bases, and like this is a house and this is a base. Whereas these look like little like watchtowers. Those are outposts, but there's only 2 of them on the map. Like there's no more in anywhere nearby. I'm thinking we just complete these quests and see where we end up. So, Pitts, you need to put your helmet back on. Which probably means we have to build a new helmet. And Fizara and Amin are just fucking about. Build the goddamn armor. We have 1 person who can wear the new armor. And you're not building it. There we go, we've got a stockpile of those. That's good. Less talking, more raiding. All pod launchers connected must be adjacent. Oh, well, fuck. Sandra, you're gonna go, and we're gonna send with you a couple components so that you can build yourself a drop pod to come home in, and steel to make sure it happens. Alright, screw it. We'll just send you with the food. We'll send a drop pod with nothing but. There we go. And I think you'll be okay with that. Who else wants to go? James, you're just inferior bowman. How good of you are at shooting? Not very. Fizara wants to go, though. And the last one is Pitts. Can you finish that helmet, Amin? Screen's changed. It's blanked. What the hell's going on? This whole episode has been bugged up. Looks like we're back on again. There we go. All I was doing was loading people into drop pods. Loaded in progress. Ready for launch. Ready for launch. Pig has a twin shootout. Pig, you're going. Should I just drop at the center? You haven't missed it yet. I think we just drop at the center of it and just go balls in. We're doing it. We're going for the center. Whoa, why didn't you guys launch? Oh, transport pods have arrived. This is what they have. Fucking Stein just lands and starts shooting. Fizara's there, just kills a man. Where's Sandra? Oh, Sandra landed at the edge. And of course Sandra has all the fucking gear. Alright. Back to base. And then this one, I need to load just with items. We've got to send a bunch of components. It's 4 and 160 for each one. There's 4 people gone. So we need 16 components total. I already sent 4. And then, what is it, 160 times 4? I think I'll only be able to send these one at a time, though. Where's my steel? Can we send 160 in one batch? Yeah, we can. Can we send 320 in one batch? No, we can't. How about just 300? Alright. Let's just do 160, just so it's easy for me to... I'll do it at 250. Can I do 250? Oh, the stream crashed? Are we out of the stream now? No, we're not out of the stream. It's working for me. It appears to be working anyway. Let me know if it stops. Then we'll switch back again. Alright. Launch that guy. And then this one we're going to put more steel into. Can you go right to 300? Yes. And then the last one, we just need a few more piles of steel. I actually forgot to check if anyone... Wait a second, do we need... No, we need chem fuel, that's right. That's right, what? 550? And we need 640? You can't just walk back. I also want to make sure that this actually works. I could just walk back, but I want to make sure that this actually functions as a viable strategy for shorting the distances between places. Alright, you guys that are on base, what does it look like in here? They don't have anything. Well, we're gonna claim these beds just for the next couple days. What do you look like, little guy? Nimble and slothful. How about you? Nudist, optimist, and night owl. He's only 18. I like you, actually. You know what? We're gonna... Only beds and enclosed... Claim that, too. Alright, well... You guys can do whatever you want now. Oh, you're still alive as well up here, eh, buddy? Yeah, you're useless. No one even got hurt. We landed, the Iron Halos just shrugged off the first wave of fire, and then we killed basically everyone. There we go, that'll collect up the food, take all their meals, their medicine, and the like. Jump back here. Have we loaded those drop pods yet? Quest complete. The payment has arrived, which I assume was just dropped in, and they've already scooped it. We'll take that orbital bombardment targeter. And did they finish filling these guys up? Nope, still loading in progress. Now the real question is, can I build stuff here? 1 second. Yes, I can. In hindsight, I actually only need to build 1 pod launcher and then just a series of pods. And I think Fizara should have the skill to be able to build this. Oh, it finished loading one of the pods. Okay, launch that to here. Oh, oh, Jesus. Alright, launch group. This place. No, I want to launch here. here. No, I don't want to click on it. This may not work. What if I click next to it? Next to it fucking worked. God damn it. Oh, it's because I actually choose the exact spot. Ah, crap. And yeah, we lost the one contents. Okay. Well, we messed that up. But we have more than enough resources now to please tell me that they're going to build this. Oh, thank God, Stein. I'm glad we sent you on this mission after all. Where's Sandra? Sleeping it off. How long are you going to live, buddy? Oh, you're irradiated. That's what's going to kill you more than anything. Did that young guy die? Yeah. You were the only one here I was really interested in capturing. The rest of these people are pretty meh. Oh, Stein, you sleeping? You have a rough night? There you go. Should really save that kid. Too late. I should have saved him. You are correct. Alright, so now we're going to go to miscellaneous and build another transport pod right here. The question is, can I load it with captured people? I would have had to likely have captured them to do it. But now we can send back most of the stuff that we have here. This medicine that we acquired, along with, let's say, Sandra. And so they'll grab the loot here, and then go back in. And we launch them back home. And then we build a new one. Well, I'm glad that this system works. Launch Stein last. Yes, Stein has to do it. Because he's going to build the... he's going to build all of the drop pods. So Stein will be the last one to leave. But like I said, the big curiosity was whether or not this was even going to function as like a viable way of transporting myself, because now it opens the door for me to do long-range attacks, because I know that I can always just ship back whatever people end up out there, along with whatever tools and stuff they happen to come across, and then they can just head back to base. The system indeed works. And that was it. That was the whole thing. That was the most of the reason why we did this operation. Maybe we could have captured some people. I know if we claimed a thing and then we built a door on it, we probably would have been able to keep this guy prisoner and actually save him. But this guy's 79, dying of infection and radiation poisoning. We probably could have killed him and put him out of his misery, but... whatever. Hey, Lynch. What are you doing? What are you doing, Lynch? You don't get to wear that. Pitts gets to wear that. Let's start making STD armor. I think it's better. It also looks cool, or at least the helmets do. Pig, you son of a bitch. I actually meant Pitts. What the hell? There we go. Pitts does have the black carapace. That's why we're having Pitts do it. And how we doing over here, you two? They're just sleeping. But when you wake up, build another one of those. And I think we're going to have to send a few more pieces of steel, because now I fucked up in shipping that the wrong place. Yeah, they take 80. So he's got enough. Well, he's got enough to build one more. He'll build one for himself. Sent way too much chem fuel, though. That was way too much. Shouldn't Carapace be better than standard armor? Well, you get both. They stack. But Pitts is wearing this because Pitt has the black Carapace. But we're going to put big armor on top of that. Unless you're referring to building the armored chest? I don't understand. Oh, I see. Imperial Guard Carapace armor versus Imperial Guard standard armor. Like what the Stormtroopers wear. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, Fazara, you're going home. I like how he actually weighs more. That's relevant. Whenever you're making your team next time, keep in mind that their weight is relevant. You might as well take all these sandwiches with you. I don't want to waste them out here. Take some of these components. Take like 100 of this chem fuel home. 150. There we go. Oh shit. Stein, you best get your transport pod built. Uh-oh. He doesn't have enough steel. Quick. Somebody load one of these with some steel. Where is it? 60? Let's send him 80 just in case. And we need somebody to man the guns. James, guess what time it is? They appear to be massing before they attack. Lots of shooter boys. Oh, James is already launching shots. I don't know where the hell that shot's going. Eight seconds. Like, what the fuck was this? Who are you shooting here? There's nothing even there. Oh, I better deactivate my robots, because they're gonna lose their fucking minds during this. Finish loading this? No. Alright, so they're beginning their assault. So now, James, you are to fire right here. I'm sorry, elephants. You don't deserve what's about to come down on you. Alright, and they're fleeing. Okay, James, back to work. And we'll activate the robots. Hey, they finished loading the drop pod. Oh. Fuck you, Chrome.